Hello, everybody. Look who I see out here at Safe Summer Series. Commissioner Lashunda Scales, Jefferson County District 1. Commissioner Scales, how you doing today?
I am doing well, in spite of doing quite well.
Yes, well, I got you out here. I just want to get your quick thoughts on the tragic situation that happened at 5 Point South yesterday. Just your thoughts.
Well, first of all, let me say this. Anytime you have families who have been affected, my heart goes out to them. And what I say as a result of my heart going out for them, I'm looking forward to the day that we can transform all of our energies into changing gun laws, requiring more, not only of our community, but the leaders, those who are in positions to make decisions, including myself. I'm looking for us that day where we can all put aside these little petty differences and come together for you. Anytime that we start talking about countywide, the number of homicides that are happening, you know, you have 35 cities, including Birmingham and unincorporated Jefferson County. The sheriff is responsible primarily for unincorporated Jefferson County because he's not the police chief.
Okay.
The police chief works at the pleasure of any sitting mayor of that government, okay? And so with that having said, I want us to come together on one accord. I primarily came here tonight because Urban Mystic and their management, you know, they're friends of mine.
Okay.
And I was really excited to see them. The last time I saw them was at a funeral. Look at what we're talking about today.
Yes.
We're talking about people who will, in a few days, have a funeral. And I think that as long as we continue to have vigils, though we thank people for doing those, it just gotta be mobilization of us talking about transformation. The talk gotta stop. We gotta get beyond talking. What is the plan? And the plan can't just be in the community. The plan has to be amongst those leaders that can work together to come up with a plan of action. I want you to think about this. When you think about our suburban communities and not that many people are getting killed in their community, it's because of the response. It's the community's response. It's the political infrastructure's response. It's the police chief's response. It's all levels of law enforcement coming together to say we're not going to tolerate it anymore. And I'm gonna tell you something, really and truly, this is a spinoff to a bigger problem.
Okay.
I understand we have core issues, and until we start talking about what's really in the heart of a person, what are we really doing to invest in their education so that they have a different mindset? This is how we're gonna change the culture. This wasn't always our culture. We're celebrating right now one of the legends of our time, and that's Frankie Beverly. And one of the things that Frankie talked about was love. What Frankie talked about is the games that we play. And he said we got so much, and no matter how it's said or done, we're one. If we looked at that, we just still one. We're one community. And if we come together and stop pointing the fingers at one another and be the change that we want to see, this will stop. So you can't make laws to take parents and make them afraid. I'm talking about properly spank their children or discipline their children, and you make them feel like they're abusing their child. Then you're on the opposite end. Now the children are out of touch, and now we're saying that's a problem. Then we're talking about the political lay, and then we point to everybody saying it's your fault. I'm gonna tell you in closing, one of the things that J. Richmond Pearson told me as a council member when I was at the city of Birmingham, he said, Lashunda, the leader leads. That's all I got to say about that. The leader leads. An absence of the voice of a leader is a dictator. So together, we are one. No matter what we go through, we're still one.
I like that, Commissioner Scales. Thank you for coming. Always good to see you.
Pleasure's mine. You in my heart, brother. Thank you.
All right.
Do you know what's happening in Birmingham? Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today on Android, iPhone, and iPad for free. Get info on everything you need to know about local news, events, businesses, restaurants, and more. Visit our website, what'shappeningbham.com, or follow us on social media @happeningbham for more information. Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today, your source for everything Birmingham.